Title: The Unexpected Request. Chapter 1: A Conversation Unfolds. It was a balmy summer evening when Mark and Lisa sat down to dinner, the soft glow of candlelight casting shadows across the table. They had been married for 10 years, their bond forged through years of shared laughter and love. But tonight, as they sipped wine and exchanged stories of their day, a conversation unfolded that would change their lives forever. "Mark," Lisa began hesitantly, her eyes darting nervously around the room. "There's something I need to talk to you about." Mark set down his fork, a knot of unease forming in the pit of his stomach. "Of course, what is it?" Lisa took a deep breath, her hands trembling ever so slightly. I've been feeling restless lately," she admitted, her voice barely above a whisper. "I've been thinking about exploring other options." Mark's heart skipped a beat as he struggled to comprehend the words that had just left his wife's lips. "Other options?" he echoed, his voice barely above a whisper. Lisa nodded, her eyes filled with tears. "I'm sorry, Mark. I love you, I really do. But I can't shake this feeling of wanting more. I need to know if you would be okay with me exploring other relationships." Chapter 2: A Rift in Their Marriage. For Mark, the revelation was like a punch to the gut. He felt as though the ground had been pulled out from beneath him, leaving him adrift in a sea of uncertainty. How could the woman he loved, the woman he had pledged to spend the rest of his life with, ask for permission to cheat? Anger, confusion, and hurt warred within him as he struggled to make sense of Lisa's request. Was their marriage not enough for her? Had he failed her in some way? The questions swirled in his mind, each one more painful than the last. But amidst the turmoil, Mark knew one thing for certain: he could not simply give his wife permission to cheat. To do so would be a betrayal of everything he believed in, a violation of the trust and fidelity that formed the foundation of their marriage. Chapter 3: The Path Forward. As days turned into weeks, Mark and Lisa grappled with the fallout of their conversation, each one retreating into their own private world of pain and confusion. They sought solace in late-night conversations and tearful apologies, but the chasm between them only seemed to widen with each passing day. In the end, Mark realized that he could not force Lisa to stay in a marriage where she felt unfulfilled. Despite his love for her, he knew that he deserved a partner who valued and respected their commitment to each other. With a heavy heart, Mark made the agonizing decision to part ways with Lisa, knowing that it was the only way for both of them to find the happiness and fulfillment they so desperately sought. And as they said their final goodbyes, Mark couldn't help but wonder what might have been if their paths had taken a different turn. But he knew that sometimes, the hardest decisions were also the most necessary ones, paving the way for a brighter future, even in the face of heartbreak.